everyone, here we are in my kitchen, and I figured I would give you guys some information on some products that I don't cover in my live demos that are kitchen related. First of all, one of my favorites is the veggie scrubber, fruit and veggie scrubber. And like I said before, all of these have the name right on them. This has a very scrubby side, and you can wrap it around your fruit, your carrots, whatever you want. I didn't actually realize that apples aren't supposed to be shiny. That's a little bit sketchy to me. And the other side is just to dry and shine and polish. This is great for fruits, vegetables, anything you've got when you get home from the grocery store. And that is a nice thing to have around so that you can get all of that chemicals and pesticides off of your fruits and vegetables. The second thing I want to show you, these are our produce bags. These come in a set of 3, red, blue, and green. These are meant to be taken to the grocery store with you. And you can put your groceries, your bags, your fruits and vegetables right in these, bring them straight home. You can actually rinse them through this before you use the fruit and veggie scrubber. They hang out in the produce section of your fridge, and these save, if you use this set of 3 once a week, you will save 150 plastic bags throughout the course of the year. So imagine if each of us had these produce bags and brought them back and forth to the grocery store, we could save 150 bags per person per year. So these are great little additions to have around the house. So sometimes I get asked questions about the difference in sizes of our cloths. So the kitchen towel is this size. It's got this consistency on one side, and then it's like this on the other side. I'm not really sure, honestly, what the difference is, but this also has backlock, which has our microsilver, which pulls all bacteria and is meant to absorb things in. So these are all very absorbent. The next size, we've been working in the kitchen, so everything's a little wet from us getting our hands dry on them. This is the kitchen cloth, and that's about that size compared to the kitchen towel. And again, very absorbent. It's that way for one and that way on the other side. So also with backlock and microsilver. These are our counter cloths. These counter cloths can come in this little house, which is as cute as it can be, with a set of 6. And I use these as paper towels. So this is about the size of a selected size paper towel. So these are typically, I just washed everything. So these are typically laying around my counters everywhere. When they're wet, I lay them right over there so they can self-purify. And this is, these we use instead of paper towels. So according to the Paperless Project, the people in the United States, we use about 3,000 tons of paper towels per day in the United States. That's about 17 trees per ton. If we were to stop using paper towels altogether, we would save about 51,000 trees per day. So think about that when you get your paper towels. These are a great way to replace those. They're machine washable. I'll go over washing instructions in another video, or you can look it up online. Right now I'm just sticking with the kitchen items. Like I said, this comes with this set of 6, including that one. It sits right on your counter. There's also another set of 3 that is different colors, but these are the colors that come with that. So when I mentioned that these are absorbent, this is the first time I've ever tried this, but this is, it says that and these are recycled from plastic bottles. So that's a nice feature because we do try to use recycled materials as much as possible because we like to be healthy for the earth as well. So this says that it holds a 1/4 cup of water. So I've got my 1/4 cup measuring cup right here. And I'm going to see if they are correct in that. I probably shouldn't do it in this little thing. See how absorbent this is? Everybody's quiet. The dogs are wondering what on earth we're doing. So this indeed has pulled up that entire 1/4 cup. Oops, and some on the counter. And there's some actually left. Thank you. She's trying to get a treat, and we're trying to videotape. So that's what happens. This holds an entire 1/4 cup of water. Jason, will you get the jelly out of the fridge, please? So that's a 1/4 cup. That one holds. They say that the kitchen cloth holds a 1/2 cup of water. So I'm going to try that. That's the kitchen cloth. It's supposed to hold this 1/2 cup of water. So we're going to try this as well. I'm going to do it a little at a time so we don't have any spillage or little spillage. These are brand new cloths, so they're taking a minute to absorb. And these would be used for whatever things. They're just a nice in-between size if you don't want to use your entire kitchen towel, which I'll demonstrate the absorbency of that next. But these kitchen cloths are a nice medium size if you need something bigger than a Selecta-size paper towel, but not quite as large as your kitchen towel. So again, the 1/2 cup, it seems to have absorbed all that with some room, lots of room to spare. So this again is the kitchen cloth. And as I always say, Norwex is so nice to show us on every cloth what the name of it is. So that holds 1/2 cup of water. Then the kitchen towel, I'm going to demonstrate next. This is supposed to hold 2 cups of water. So I needed this bigger bowl. You can go ahead and actually put that in, and I'll just put this on top. So this is supposed to hold 2 cups. We're going to go ahead and start that. Thank you. And there's 1 cup, and then we're going to see about this. See about this 2nd cup. Let that soak in and get nice and wet. And this looks like indeed there's some dry spots. It looks like it has indeed pulled up that 2 full cups. Again, this is the larger of the towels. It doesn't seem to have any leaking out of it. This is the kitchen towel, and that is this large, and holds 2 full cups of water. Now, the final thing that I'm going to try is I saw a demonstrator one time with the counter cloth, which is the one that I'm talking about that we use to replace paper towels. She was saying that with her kids, she gets a lot of spills and things like that. So I'm going to assume we've got children making peanut butter and jelly, which this bottle looks like children have been making peanut butter and jelly. And even with the wet, already absorbed the 1/4 cup of water, this is still going to go ahead and wipe this up with no problem whatsoever, and holds it in. And then I would just rinse this out in hot water, hang this to dry, and this is good as new. It doesn't need to be washed or anything once all of this jelly and water is out of it. Again, I would just rinse it in hot water. That allows the microfiber, the microsilver to self-purify. I leave it here to dry. Next day, it doesn't smell like a sponge or anything like that, but I've used it to its capacity. So that is kitchen towel, kitchen cloth, counter cloths. The next thing I want to show you is the netted dishcloth. This thing is huge. A lot of people cut these in half. This does not have microsilver in it. We used this a few minutes ago for something else. But this is great for when you have plates that have just come off the table and you want to get a little extra oomph to get that Parmesan that's stuck on, or that whatever you've got that's food-wise that's stuck on. This is very scrubby, and it can scrape that stuff right off instead of needing to use like a Brillo pad or anything like that, or a brush. The other thing that's nice about this, it can go in the washer with your other towels and microfiber cloths, or this can go right in the dishwasher. You can just lay this on top of the dishwasher, spread it out, and it'll get clean by that. So those are a few products that I have on hand. There's many more kitchen products to use, but those are a few things that I have on hand that I wanted to share with you. Please think about your paper towel use, and please think about using recyclable bags so that you're not using as many plastic bags. Thank you. Bye-bye.